Hey guys. So Geminis, welcome back. All right, you guys. So I'm going to jump on into a read for you in just a minute, but I wanted to give you guys the FYI that if you don't already know this, I put out a today's topic reading every day at midnight. You can always, if you're watching those series, you can enter to win a free read over there. I give away one every day, or excuse me, every week to a subscriber. And then I'm doing a daily giveaway for the next 2 months on my bonus readings that I put out every single day in the morning. So just FYI, it's just, I didn't want you guys to miss out. This is just for the 2 months ahead of us that goes out this yearly cycle. So now let's jump on into your reading. So I wanted to ask the question, like, what's the message from the earth, from the foundation, whatever you perceive that to be. So I'm using the Herb Crafter's Tarot here, and you guys got the 9 of Fire that's associated with the wild cherry. This is actually, obviously somebody's hard at work, right? Drying flowers, taking care of things that they've harvested. This is talking exactly about that. You guys have worked really, really hard, and you're seeing payoff. The energy that you put into things, you're reaching not just completion, but you're getting energized as you see how far you've come, what your creativity and what your unique spark is able to kind of like propel you forward in life. And particularly, it does have a lot to do with your career as well, possibly, but it kind of seeps into every aspect of your life. So very, very nice vibe, because you might be getting, when you see yourself accomplishing a lot, you suddenly start to feel more energy. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. Look at how much stuff I've done. You actually go, I've come so far. I have that much energy to me. I have that much power to me. There's kind of a renewed sense of creativity and enjoyment, I want to say, for, yeah, you just got the Magician in the upright, no less. You realize what you can continue, maybe even not continue, but what more you can achieve moving forward. What are you manifesting? Ooh, passionate times. The Devil card came out sideways. It's a little naughty. It's a little nice. Devil card, I'm showing it to you in the upright, but if it's sideways, this would be like without any toxic edge to it. This could be with a tremendous amount of toxic attachment, or it can just represent passion, a little bit of allure, a little bit of like, oh, I'm interested in this. Where could this go? This would be like, what I really want to say is that you are finding time maybe to explore a more passionate connection, a little bit of your wild side. Maybe by day you are incredibly busy and you have worked really hard for a long time. And now you're like, look, I want to play a little, and I want to, I don't know, this feels like some saucy times coming up. I feel like this is about romance. I feel like this is, oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I just noticed she's holding cherries here also. And that's the wild cherry began this reading. So that's, it's temptation. To put it simply, it's temptation. But not one that you'll lose yourself in. It's more like maybe somebody's caught your eye and you've been like, look, I don't have time to deal with them. I don't have time to get involved in romance. Maybe you buried your head in work for a while because you were still hurting over something. And now you're healed. Now you're at that point where, hey, I'm done just all work and no play. I'm done actually quietly healing myself. Now I'm ready to have some passionate new adventure. I feel like this is somebody who had already caught your eye, or you caught their eye, and you had put up a wall and been like, nope, not dealing with this, not going to flirt with this person, not going to let them into my world. And now, look, somebody's looking over their shoulder with that Devil card, right? Somebody's like, yeah, so I did see you back there. I wasn't ready to talk to you yet. Now maybe I am. I feel like you guys are shifting gears a little bit. Not in a way that's going to disrupt anything, but rather you're ready to start bringing, well, yeah, you're closing out painful cycles. And so you're ready to start bringing in the new. 10 of Swords in the upright. This is awesome. This is closing out painful cycles. You're not stressed out. You're not worried. Only problem here is that I say you're not stressed out and worried, and then we immediately go into the 9 of Swords with this Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so on one hand, you've closed out an old cycle. You're ready to bring passion into your life, but it doesn't feel like you're ready to actually form a strong commitment. I feel like you're ready to flirt. You're ready to have fun. You're ready to not just live to work. But when it comes to the idea of, are you ready for a romance? And if you look at this, one bird flies away, the other one comes and replaces that. You may not really be looking for a new long-term partner at the moment. The idea of being in a next long-term commitment might be like, ooh, no, I'm not ready for that, but I am ready to explore dating. I'm ready to explore flirting. I'm ready to explore passion. It kind of looks like that kind of vibe is here, especially the fact that we've got, we start out with the 9 of Fire. We've got passion in here. Could be some interest with either Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, or Sagittarius with the major arcana that we have out here. Adding an Aries to the mix. Some of you are worried that you're not ready for somebody that is absolutely, like, they could be everything that you wanted, but you're like, but I don't know that I'm ready for that. Okay, so to put it simply, whoever this is that you would maybe like to flirt with, even though you keep saying, I don't want to get a heart broken, I don't really want to get overly invested, I'm kind of still shy about that, nervous about, making something too serious. At the same time, you're like, but you kind of already know that this person is truly interested in you. This person sees you as someone that they'd like to really get to know you. And I feel like it's you, Gemini, who's kind of like, I don't know how much I'm ready to really open up and to really look at this. It's like somebody knows that you've got a couple of things that are keeping you a little bit skittish. With that 10 of Wands, it's like, I feel like this person wants to change your mind about romance and about, like maybe even about them. Like, hey, I'm not here to make your world more difficult. I'm actually here as a steadfast, solid, interested person who's really here to show you what solid interest looks like. I feel like this person has very honorable intentions towards you, but you're the one who's been like, I don't know. I don't want to even get my hopes up. I don't really want to open up too much. I can flirt. I can acknowledge that this person is foxy. I can tell they're attracted to me, but it's like either you keep doubting how much attraction there is. Like some of you might have just barely gotten to the point where you're healed up enough to start thinking about dating. And the idea, though, of like full-on self-confidence to really trust and know how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how handsome you are, that's the thing that maybe you're still secretly working on. So you've healed, you know that you're powerful. But the idea of a long-term commitment might be a little scary right now. And yet this person seems to be a stable, solid individual who might be able to really change your mind on that. Maybe help you finish healing, help you recognize how incredible you are. You do know it, but there's still maybe a little bit of doubt wrapped up in here, like a little bit of cynicism or something. Like, yeah, I mean, I know I'm a, solid. I know that I'm a decent catch. I know all that, but I don't know that I really want to get into a relationship right now because lots of times relationships don't work out. It's like that's kind of the little shadow, but this person seems to be real darn stable about how they are looking at you. Somebody wants to change your mind. Somebody wants to change your mind. Now, of course, this could all be flip-flopped the other way. Maybe you see somebody and you know that they are, they're a hard worker. You sense that they had been, letting go of some past situation. They had really poured themselves into their careers. Now you see them like blossoming, opening up, wanting to flirt with you a little bit. I feel like this newfound sense of flirtation is a big message in here. And you can see that this person, it's like they want to go swimming, but right now they're just stepping a toe in the water. And you're kind of like, you're going to like the water if you choose to actually jump on in and swim. You're going to find out that it's better than you would have expected. But somebody is still a little bit cautious, still a little bit nervous to get too invested. We've got a King of Wands and it came out in the reverse. I feel like somebody is still afraid that there could be a big switcheroo that could pop up and all of a sudden somebody just gets arrogant. It's like, yeah, but I don't want this to become a flirty thing where I'm like a feather in somebody's cap. It's like, yeah, see, so-and-so's flirting with me. And it's like, oh my gosh, really? And it's like you're a little bit braced for, you don't want to deal with any more arrogance if you dealt with that in the past, is what I feel like. So it's more of like a tentative getting to know, who is this person? Do I really want to open up to this person? Can I trust this? Or is there going to suddenly be this arrogant side? Eight of Swords. There is a little, that's the big thing that's blocking this from moving forward, is like, okay, but is there going to be a switcheroo? Am I going to just start to open up to somebody only to find out that there's going to be some disappointment? So there is still a hesitancy in this. So take it slow, one little step at a time, right? That's Ten of Swords. So there is one more layer of stuff that has to be healed, which is probably exactly that stuck energy where there's this hesitancy because there's a worry of, but if I really started to invest in getting to know someone, am I just going to be disappointed? That's the other thing to maybe release. We can always be disappointed, right? But to really fully move on from the past, this new person who seems to be taking a real interest in you, the fact that you want to go slow, awesome, right? But if there are still blockages because there's a fear still somewhere in here, that could represent like you becoming aware that, oh, there is one more thing I need to release from my past. One more thing to release from my past, which is the cynicism that, yeah, but how do I know if I can trust somebody? Well, you don't know you can trust them until you start to build the trust. And so this is like, let's fly forward. Let's see about building trust. Little baby steps at a time, but let's not pull back and say, well, I'm not even going to try. I'm only going to be surface, flirty, but I'm not going to try to build anything because I'm afraid that this person could do a switcheroo on me and then they turn out to be somebody arrogant and I don't want to deal with that. This is like you fly onward from that, or someone else does. I feel like if this is representing you, if this is a flip-flopped reading, you are a very stable influence who can see someone's fears and you're like, I know what they're worried about, but they'll see that's not me. They'll get beyond that as they see how consistent I am. Or it's vice versa. Somebody is thinking in their head, I can see that Gemini is uneasy about, like, am I trustworthy or am I just here to flirt? Am I steadfast? Do I mean it when I say I'm interested for more than just flirting, and they'll see, they'll get to know me. And just, this is a nice sense of like, we can build things slow and that's okay. And I trust that this will all, like, intentions will be made clear as we move forward. So very sweet, very nice energy. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.